Father's Day can be a toughie because dads are so hard to buy for. But I've got a gift guide with 5 awesome, cool, totally badass gifts that any dad would be more than thrilled to receive. The first gift is a mini freaking chainsaw. Mini chainsaws are absolutely awesome. They're a relatively new product in the outdoor space and they're super user friendly, so they're good for anyone. It's like the big gas-powered chainsaw that we all know and love, except it's shrunk down and it's electric, powered by a battery in a subcompact form factor. This thing's tiny, but don't be fooled by the size. This thing absolutely rips and can cut through some impressively large stuff. The pistol grip design allows for one-handed operation, and that makes cutting up branches a breeze. If you give something like this as a gift, here's how the opening sequence is gonna go. He's gonna open the box, realize what it is, immediately open the box, pull the chainsaw out of the box, click in the battery, give it a little rev, and then the immediate search for any kind of sticks or branches or anything like that is going to be on, because he's going to want to use it and try it out right then and there. I'm telling you, this gift is going to go over great. Now this saw is from a company called Saker, and you can get everything here for less than $100. It's an amazing value, and I've had mine for a few months and absolutely love it. But if your dad's a Milwaukee dad, you might want to look into something like this. This is what Milwaukee calls the hatchet, and you can buy it as a tool only, meaning it doesn't come with a battery, because he's already going to have a ton of the M12 batteries laying around. The price point for the Milwaukee is a little more expensive. This unit itself costs about $200 without the battery. Now I'm going to have both of those saws linked in the video description, so you can click on them, find out more information, find the one that's best for you. Now the next gift is a KERSHAW LEEK knife. It's a folding knife. I use it for my everyday carry purposes. It fits in your pocket great, and it's just a general purpose knife that's really awesome. Like I said, it's not too big and cumbersome to the point where you don't want it in your pocket. It's the perfect size to get stuff done. It's general purpose. You can use it for almost anything. These are just great. Now the coolest part about this knife is the satisfying flip action. It's a spring-loaded mechanism, and when you flick it open, it makes a very satisfying noise. It's also loud enough to be kind of heard within close proximity, and everyone's gonna be like, whoa, what is that? That guy's got a pretty cool knife. So your dad's gonna be the hit at any kind of birthday party or Christmas, anywhere where someone's opening presents and it's like, does anyone have a knife? Your dad's gonna be like, yeah, I do. Ching. Dads love being heroes to save the day, and if they got a gadget that they can do it with, all the better. One time my wife and I were going to a Twins game, and I had my knife on me, and she's very anti-knives because they're sharp and pointy and dangerous, and why do you have to carry that thing? You know, it's kind of that vibe. So we're entering the stadium, and through security, one of the security guards says, hey, I need to check your knife. And I'm sure my wife's thinking like, haha, what an idiot. Why did you even bring that thing? They're gonna take your knife, this is great. And honestly, I'm a little bit worried myself. The security guard comes over, he's got this gauge that he's wearing around his neck to measure the blade. It's not a tape measure, it's an actual like knife measuring gauge. You know, to make sure that it's legal or something, I don't know. While he's doing that, a second security guard comes walking over and he goes, is that a KERSHAW? And I was like, yeah, it is. And he's like, oh man, I love KERSHAW knives. I've had a KERSHAW forever. I've used one for just the longest time. Just really nice knives. And the security guard was just totally geeking out about the knife. The knife measured out, they let me keep it. We all had a good laugh about it. It was just a super funny interaction. So, official knife for the Minnesota Twins? Nah, I don't know about that, but I do know that your dad is not going to be disappointed getting this knife as a gift. Now they come in multiple colors. I've got a stainless one, I've got an olive green one, and it is actually made in the United States, which is really cool. I'm going to throw the link in the description of the video so you can go check them out yourself. Awesome knives, you won't be disappointed. The next gift on my list is a laser pointer. Now hear me out on this. Dads are basically big kids. We all know this. They like gadgets and fun things to play with, and I challenge anyone to play with a laser pointer and not have a great time. But this isn't just any laser pointer. It's so high powered that you can actually see the entire beam, which is awesome. Think lightsaber with infinite range. They're super fun to play with at night, and kids and adults will be super impressed. Now there's the straight beam mode, which we're all familiar with, and you use that for reenacting your favorite scenes from Star Wars or playing American Sniper. But it also has a light diffusing pattern adjustable tip that you can put on, and that unlocks instant music festival mode. The pattern's adjustable by turning the lens too, so you can change what it looks like. If your dad likes hiking, hunting, evening boat cruises, bonfires, camping, or just hanging out outdoors, He's gonna love this. It's rechargeable through a USB-C port, and with a price point under $25, you can't go wrong with this. Now I have a link in the video description for the exact laser pointer that I have. If you want more information, check it out. Most dads are pyros to some extent, and what better way to satisfy that primal urge to light things on fire than with a blowtorch? But seriously, these can be quite useful tools, and I use mine all the time. These things work awesome for lighting bonfires, and they pack up, store better, and transport better than gasoline and matches. If your dad does any kind of mechanical work out in the garage, he's definitely come across a seized bolt or two before. Heating them up with this works awesome to get that rusted, corroded bolt free. And again, portability-wise, this is way better than an entire oxyacetylene tank setup. Your dad's not a welder, he's just trying to get a frozen bolt unstuck. This is the way to go. And they also work great for burning out weeds on driveways and sidewalks. Those weeds always seem to come up through the cracks. And if you've got small children or pets, maybe you just don't want to spray chemicals on your driveway all the time. Burn them out with this. It burns them down to the root, and they're not coming back anytime soon. Now this mini blowtorch has some indoor uses, like lighting a fireplace or a wood stove. Or imagine lighting candles on a kid's birthday cake with this bad boy. Instant cool points that any dad would be thrilled about. I've got links to both of these torches in the video description if you need more information. If your dad's a beer drinker, then an oversized bottle opener is a hilariously awesome yet practical gift. This one measures about 10 inches in length. It's huge. And your dad's definitely not gonna lose it, and he's definitely not gonna forget who gave it to him either. Small parties or social gatherings with friends always leads to the same question. Does anyone have a bottle opener? You throw this bad boy on the table, everybody knows where the bottle opener is. Now these are super popular on Etsy, and they're really customizable too. You can get them with custom engravings or different names or anything you want on them. I've got a link to one shop in the video description that you might want to check out for more information. You can definitely customize them and get a personalized gift that you can give to dad that he's always gonna remember. Now with chainsaws, knives, blowtorches, laser pointers, and bottle openers, some people might argue this is the worst gift guide ever. I would argue it's the best gift guide ever. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, think about subscribing to the channel for more.